welcome back to my channel. This is DayDream Daze, and today we are reviewing the Strangetown section of Megahood. Again, this is part... this is part 4 of this section of the Megahood neighborhood that was made by DOOMSDAY system. So, yeah, a link with the download and also the mods folder that was used for this will be somewhere next to the video. As always, I always do that. Even if I don't mention in one of my videos, it's still there. It's always gonna be there. And if it's not, please kill me for it. Just roast me in the comments and tell me I just need to do that right now. So, yeah, without any other craziness ados, last time we have reviewed the Curious Beakers and the Smith household, and now that I look back at it again, I can see that the Curious Beakers live right across the road from their old house. I might take some inspiration from this last Curious house because it looks like it's been a little bit modified. I might be wrong, but it feels like it, and I want to take some inspiration and rebuild the old Curious house that I have in my Let's Play. And if you can tell, my brain is kind of lagging a bit. That's because I'm super duper tired. It's the first video in a really long while that I'm not recording in the morning when I'm at my fullest energy. And right now, I'm just at my lowest energy ever. But I just had a coffee. I just didn't feel like going to bed. I miss recording at night. It just doesn't feel right to record in the morning. It's weird. Anyways, so yeah, we have to review the Roseland, the Grunts, the 2 Grunt families, oh my god, and the Beakers. So, let's get to it. So, I'm waiting for this to load. So, the Roselands. Sid and Kristen are an interesting couple with a lot of problems. Agnes, Ella, Sawyer, Katrina, and Julian don't seem to like being in a blended family. Oh, so there's been a little bit of drama. So we have Sid, who is a knowledge sim and is also in very platinum mood. And Kristen, who has the money aspiration, and their children. But I'm not entirely sure if they're all the children in there, because usually these families are a lot larger. So let's just step in and see. I can already see that they have a dog, but it looks like, yeah, they're just 5 children, 4 toddlers, which is kind of doable because compared to the other families in this neighborhood, they're just, yeah, super duper great. And yeah, here is the family, and it looks like they are living in a very, very, very small house. This is way too little for so many children. Like, I would assume that when they grow up, they just need beds, and they need a lot larger beds, and they need also their own rooms for privacy, which is a must when you have so many children. Like, why are you giving birth to so many to make them live like this? It's kind of selfish. So yeah, let's just start with Kristen because she's the first sim up in this tree branch, whatever it is. And she wants to get a promotion, which is very much needed, so I'll lock that in because she's just a minor leaguer and she has so many skills. Holy moly, so many skills almost almost maxed out. And yeah, they really need the money from promotion. So, is it? Oh, that's her carpool. She just needs to go to work, like, right now. Just go to work, darling. And, yeah, while she gets ready, actually, I don't want to really play the game because yeah, I don't want to do that yet. I really want. I actually was considering starting to play the game as if I was starting to make the let's play before reviewing all the families, which is very wrong to call this a review because it's not only a review. I cannot start playing all these families before I get to know them very well and who they're related to and what are their relationships basically. At least to know the families because yeah, it would be really difficult to play without knowing where everybody is in the scheme of things. City's dying! This is the saddest episode of this series. Now I'm contemplating if I should save this or not. Are you sure you want to do this? Yes. I'm hoping that this did not save the tragedy that this family went through. Because I guess that is supposed to happen when you start playing the game. And it looks like it didn't. Which is great. Like, I'm so sad. I want to save him from this one. But he's just dying of hunger. And I have never seen this clock thing as being positive. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm just speechless. And the weird thing is that he is about to get fat too. So I don't know, maybe he just tried an extreme diet or something like that. Like he just wanted to lose a lot of weight and in a very short amount of time and he got into health problems from that. So let's start with him because, yeah, in his memory, I'm just going to start with his bio first. So, Sid is a kind man and is amazed by science and aliens. He wants to prove that aliens aren't harmful. That's so sweet. And he's also an Aquarius. And he's also a knowledge sim, which makes sense, just considering his bio. It's weird that I'm just being so energy depleted right now. It's just because of this happening. Like, I know what is about to happen, and it is just super duper sad. So, yeah, let's jump into Kristen's bio. So, Kristen is the biggest tomboy ever. That doesn't stop her from raising her son. She hopes to become a sports star. So, aren't these all, or aren't these all her children? It looks like she has a son, Sawyer Lost, and holy moly, Sawyer. Oh! This is Kristen. This is Kristen, actually. It's Kristen from the singles. Hi, Kristen. It just feels like I'm talking in my sleep right now. It's weird. So, she was married or she accidentally had a child with Don Lotario. And yeah, then she got married with Sid Roseland, and yeah, she had Katrina Roseland and Julian Roseland, and yeah, her husband also has two daughters, Agnes and Ella, from, I guess, being abducted by aliens. And I think he was abducted twice, which is just, yeah, I think he did. It's weird that it doesn't state in his memories. Or is it? It just says abducted, met the aliens. But it doesn't say that twice. Which is weird. Maybe just the first time counts. But yeah. So I think I showed his sign, but her sign is a Taurus, and she's extremely fit, which makes sense because she's in the sports career and her body skill is extremely high. And she also wants a promotion, which I'm going to lock in for her. And yeah, now let's get to the babies. So we have the alien babies. We have Agnes Roseland. She's super duper adorable. And she's a Capricorn by the looks of it. And Agnes is lazy and mean to others. She wishes to grow up to be a school bully. Well, now all that cuteness just absolutely went away. And yeah, I just feel really sorry for everybody that will be around her. She is very, very gouchy and yeah, lazy and all that stuff. And yeah, I don't know, maybe I see her as becoming a pleasure sim, but I'm not entirely sure. And I guess she is also a psychopath toddler. She and her twin sister, which kind of makes sense because they're aliens and aliens have a little bit. Oops, I just I just knocked my mouse. Uh but yeah, it just feels like aliens have a little bit of some very dark tendencies, so it makes sense. It makes sense because they're aliens. And her twin sister, I'm gonna assume she's her twin sister. Is she not? Yes, I'm going to assume she's her twin sister because I can only see one memory of getting abducted by aliens for Sid, so yeah, I'm thinking they are sisters. So yeah, her twin sister is a Sagittarius and her name is Ella. And yeah, she is the much nicer twin, although she is kind of a slob. She wants to paint and write. Oh, so she's a really creative human being. So I'm thinking she's going to be a knowledge sim. And I don't know about that much nicer part because she still looks like she is a psychopath. Which is kind of too bad for both of them because if they see the ghost of Kristen, they are going to be in an orphanage because their dad is about to die, which is super duper sad. But maybe while I will play this family, I will be able to plead with the Grim Reaper and save him, but no promises on that one. Because, yeah, the Grim Reaper is such a douchebag. And we have another psychopath toddler that actually wants to see the ghost of Sid, of his dad. Great. His name is Sawyer and yeah. Oh, so he is his stepdad. So maybe oh, now it all makes sense. So it was just him and his mom before this man got into the picture with his two daughters that are entirely his. And yeah, he just feels like he's left out maybe, and he just thinks that if they just left out of the picture, things would be a lot better. But this is just creepy. I have never seen such evil toddlers before I started on this series. So yeah, Sawyer is quite a curious toddler. He likes to watch his mother do stuff. So I'm thinking this is another future knowledge sim. And the last one, but not least, is Katrina Roseland. And she's a Pisces. And yeah, she doesn't have a biography yet. And it makes sense because I think she just aged up. So yeah, usually that's what happens when Sims have just aged up. So she's an empty canvas. And we also have Julian Roseland, and I think he's a boy because, yeah, he is dressed. Oh my god, I'm so burpy. What I wanted to say is that he's dressed in blue, so I'm gonna assume he is a boy. And overall, I really like the house, except for the fact that it's way too small for so many children. But now I realize that I forgot to actually pay attention to the dog, and yeah, we also have a dog. His name is Portos, and I assume he's a boy. Like from the looks of it, I was just like, this is a male. And he's an Aries. He is very genius and hyper, very friendly, neither aggressive or cowardly, and he's very, very finicky. And Portos is a nice dog and wouldn't hurt a fly. Oh, he doesn't really look like so. He looks like a very aggressive breed, but it looks like he's not. And he hopes to please his master by learning new tricks. So he is actually. He's actually one of my favorite pets in this whole review. He wants to learn new tricks. Does he know anything yet? Uh, oh, he already knows come here and play dead. And now he needs to do shake so he can reach the top of his career. Yeah, he's in the service career. And he's a therapy pet. And I think that the third level is the top level of the pet careers. But yeah, this is the whole family. I'm thinking this is a good place to start with the grunts because yeah, I'm thinking this is just tank here. So let's just start with the biggest chunk of the grunts. So the grunts are a military family and appreciate the value of soldiers. Yeah, it's soldiers. And weapons. They hope to serve Sim Nation for as long as possible. So it looks like I forgot what his name was. General Buzz kind of got to get his children into the military, convince them that this is the best way to live their lives. But yeah, let's just get into the family and see what they're all about. But I kind of see this as being a very, very cute and wholesome family right now, even though the military is kind of harsh. But it looks like the family is exactly, I mean, the family house looks exactly like the one that is in the original Strangetown, except for the children's rooms, which have been a little bit refurnished. The backyard looks the same except for the helicopter, which is black, and it just looks so awesome. I would really want that in my backyard. And they also have so many cars. The driveway just extends up to the backyard. And yeah. Oh my god, I just feel so brain dead. Oh, and they also have the juicer machine. That's so healthy. I mean, it goes with the military because, yeah, eating healthfully is very, very important when you do so much physical activity. But why does she want to be friends with Kimberly and why is she green? We'll never know. I think she's a witch. She's an evil witch. I'm thinking that's the reason why. So let's look at the family tree first. And looks like we have General Buzz and Layla Grunt. So Layla did not die because I'm thinking I might be mistaken. Let me check that real quick on the Sims wiki. Oh, now I get it. So it looks like Layla divorced him and has been electrocuted by mysterious reasons right after the divorce in the original Strangetown. But in this version, they did not break up, so that is good. And she never got electrocuted. I also suspect. I also suspect the psychopath that Olive is for that electrocution, but we'll never know. So, yeah. But anyways, let's just read General Buzz's bio. So he's a Leo, and General Buzz enjoys working out and being in the military. He hopes his children follow his footsteps. That's nice, and he's also super duper, extremely duper fit. And yeah, he's super active and serious and very, very gouchy, which, yeah, kind of suits the general as he was in the original Strangetown, but I really love his haircut. I really love it. Anyway, so Layla Grunt, she is a Libra, and Layla is easygoing and tries not to start any arguments with others. She hopes to raise her children well. Aww, this is so sweet. Did I look at the family tree? Yeah. All is good. Like, all the children are within their marriage, so that's super duper nice. And we have Buck Grunt, and he wants to go to uni. That's super sweet. And he also has a job in law enforcement, which is very good. And he's a Scorpio, and he is also kind of fit. He's almost falling into slim. So, Buck is a quiet person and generally avoids conflict. He aspires to be a lawyer one day. Aww. And he's also a popularity sim, and his mother is a romance sim, and the general is a popularity sim. So I can see how these two fit together, because yeah, she's after the romance, the really good stuff, and her husband is so buff. And he's also very, very social. And I feel like the romance aspiration is kind of a social aspiration that goes a little bit in the sparkly way, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, let's get to Navy Grunt. And yeah, she also has her face painted. And she's an Aries, and Navy wants to join the military when she's older. She hopes to prove herself and make her parents proud. That's so nice. I'm thinking that maybe she's either going to be a popularity sim, or I don't know, maybe a knowledge sim. Actually, not. I'm thinking that the second one that I'm thinking she could be is family, because it says that she wants to make her parents proud. So, yeah, it makes sense. So, here we have Dawn, and she's a Capricorn. And Dawn wants to be just like her father. She likes to be active. Aww. So, I'm thinking she's going to be more of the popularity sim, and her sister Navy is going to be more into the family aspect, because she's more into the military to be like her family and next to her family and supporting her family and making her family proud. So, yeah. That's really sweet. And here we have Rain Grunt, and she's an Aquarius. Oh my god, I don't know what was that with with that sound because I was trying to read and I was just like, And yeah, Rain wants to be just like her mother. She likes to be active. And yeah, maybe she's going to be a romance sim. I'm thinking she will because she wants to be just like her mother. And now my curiosity is if. No, they're not. These Rain and Dawn are actually twins. And. What was your name? Navy is born separate. Or at least that's what I assume. Anyways, this is such a nice family, and let's see the house with the roof on. So this is the house, exactly like the one in the original Strangetown. And yeah, I don't know what this is. I'm hoping this will not create glitches or game corruptions of any kind. And yeah, let's get into the next family. Okay, so let's go visit Tank. Tank is enjoying living on his own. He hopes to eventually get married. Well, if you're really, really gouchy as you were in the original Strangetown, I don't know about that, dear. I don't know. No woman wants something like that, but maybe a really kind woman will melt his heart and become a really nice sim. And he really looks like he's a bachelor. Like, look at all this mess. He really needs a woman around the house because, yeah, he's not taking proper care of himself. So he also has very high body skill and high charisma and super high mechanical, and he's decent at cooking. He's actually pretty good. And where is he? I think he's gone at work. We are just invading his house while he's gone at work, which is not very nice of us, but yeah, let's. Ooh! He already has Swan Spectre. He also has a little bit of a romance here. He's steady with her, but she is still a teenager. Maybe she's about to grow into a young adult, hopefully. I mean, an adult, because there's no young adult in The Sims 2. Which, I mean, there is if you go to uni, but considering that Tank is here, I don't know. But yeah, the family tree is no surprise. I have shown it before with the other family, and let's read Tank's bio. So he's a Capricorn, and Tank wants to be just like his father and get all the Tank wants to be just like his father and get all the way to the top of the military career. He also wants to start a family. Oh, I know what they're going to do right after I'm going to start playing this whole neighborhood. You know what I want to do? Just get these two together and have babies. And yeah, he wants to invite somebody over, so I guess that it's going to be Swan. So yeah, that's it with the grunts. And let's exit to the neighborhood view and get to the last and final family of this review. And I'm going to hope and pray. I'm not going to sit around editing for hours and hours. So, Loki, the Beaker family. Loki and Cersei. It's actually Cersei. It's weird because I feel like Cersei sounds way too cute for her evilness. Loki and Cersei have always wanted to start a family, but it was never the right time. How will they cope with raising Adam, Ceres, Canute, Oprah, Bonabelle, and Heather? Will Moira, Clay, Travix. I like that name, but I can never pronounce it for the death of me. Xalion. I also love that name. And Bildabina, be excluded. Phew, holy moly. I guess those are Mura, Clay, Travix, Zilon, and Bildabina. I think they are alien babies, but let's see. Let's see. This looks like the creepiest family of them all, just because of Loki Beaker. And what? He's fat or pregnant? Holy moly! Holy moly! Let's see the family tree because I'm extremely curious. I don't know about you. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh my god. Oh my lord. And he also has these alien babies, Mora, Clay, Xalion, Travix, and Bildabina are Loki's alien twins. I don't know how many times has he been abducted. I'm going to check that in in his memories. And yeah, Cersei only has children with him. Ceres, Adam, Canute, Oprah, Heather, and Bonabelle. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, it actually makes sense. So let's get to his bio. So he's a Capricorn. Loki loves his wife and children. He is now a grandfather and doesn't know how to feel about it yet. I think he just doesn't want to feel it yet, to be honest. Because he's so evil. I don't know, maybe he cares about children because he cares about his own, apparently. And yeah, let's get to Cersei. And I really like the way she looks in this version of Strangetown. I really love her already, and she wants to kiss him. That's so sweet. Oh, and he is also a knowledge sim. And Cersei, she is also a Capricorn, and she's extremely fit. Cersei feels jealous of her husband's older son due to their close bond. She hopes she can manage. I think it's manage raising his other children without any problems. Oh, it's weird that he has such a huge, extreme bond with his son, his son from his previous marriage, because in in the normal version of Strangetown, Nerville is nervous subject, and they just use him for their evil experiments. I don't know, it's so weird and so different in here. So let's jump to our first toddler. This is another toddler time in here. So we have Adam Beaker, and he's a Virgo. Adam likes to be given attention. He wants to learn how to study for school. Oh, so he cannot wait to grow up, and I think he's going to be a knowledge sim. I'm just assuming. And next one is Cirrus, and it looks like she takes a lot from her dad in the looks, especially with those really ugly eyebrows. She's a Pisces though. And Cirrus is laid back and won't harm anyone. She hopes to learn science. So I think we have another future science knowledge sim on our hands. And Miura Beaker, and she is a Gemini. Miura I think it's hate. Mira hates being green. She doesn't like being an alien either. Well, you cannot change that. I'm sorry. I guess maybe she is hoping to find a cure for this and turn into a human. So maybe she's going to be a knowledge sim. Who knows? So now we have Canute Beaker, who is a Scorpio, and Canute is an exact copy of his mother. He wants to be a doctor one day. Aw, so another knowledge sim. We have so many knowledge sims. Actually, Cersei is a money sim. She's a fortune sim. And yeah, it's Loki that is a knowledge sim, and all the rest of his children, I bet, are all knowledge sims. So, or at least future knowledge sims. Clay Beaker, he is an Aries, and he also hates being green. He hopes to be able to blend in. Maybe he has a little bit of social tendencies. No idea. I'm thinking that he's still primarily a science sim. I mean, knowledge. And wants to find a cure for himself. And we have Oprah Beaker, and she is a Scorpio. Oprah hates her ugly eyebrows. She's kind of a bully, and she tends to be mean. She takes a lot after her father. She just looks so creepy, and yeah. um let's get to Bonabelle. She's a Virgo, and Bonabelle doesn't like to be bothered. She wants to become a burglar. Another evil sim. And I don't know what to think of her. I will have to, I don't know, see what her tendencies are as we play her. And Heather, he is a Scorpio. And yeah, Heather is always angry for no good reason. She is a bit of a neat freak, which drives her siblings insane. Maybe she has a little bit of OCD, which I was wrong. It's a she. I'm sorry. And yeah, I don't know. We will have to play her as well to discover what her aspirations could be. And she's also a mommy for some strange reason. She's at least dressed as a mommy. Maybe it's close to Halloween and that's why. And Travix Beaker, he is a Scorpio and he knows that he's ugly. Yeah, I can see that from your profile picture right here. He wants to become a hairdresser. Aw, that's so nice. Let's see. Let's have a closer look at him. Ew, he's really ugly. Here we have Xaylon Beaker, and he is a Scorpio. Xaylon wishes that he could meet his older brother. He would like to hang out with his nieces and nephews. Finally, a family sim in all this ocean of knowledge and undiscoverable future aspiration sims. Somebody that it's a family sim. I love family sims. And we also have a baby, but I don't know where he or she is. Oh, she's here. I think it's a she because she's dressed in pink. Bildabina Beaker. Nice. And I don't know. I want to see how many times Loki has gotten abducted. And it looks like he taught a lot of toddler skills, which is super duper great. He's a very active parent in his job. So yeah, I know parenthood is a more than a full-time job. So yeah, I appreciate it even more. So he met the aliens very recently. So there could be a very, very high chance that he's pregnant now. So can't wait to see the baby. And he also met the aliens before and had built a Bina. And he met the aliens, and I guess he's had Bonabelle and Heather, and yeah, they're twins. And he's also met the aliens again in the past and had Clay and Opera. Or oh, so Opera is also an alien sim hybrid? Or no, I think he only had Clay and Opera was Cersei's baby, but yeah, I'm not going to get too much into the details of it. It's just that yeah, Loki has been abducted several times and had several baby aliens, which is kind of messed up because yeah, it's really hard to be in a blended family, especially with so many alien children. But yeah, the house looks the same as it was in the original Strangetown, except for the baby rooms. But yeah, interesting. So, I think this was it for Strangetown. And next, I don't know which neighborhood came next from Yay. I have no idea. I'll have to check that and we will continue with that one in the next part. So, yeah, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to, do something with this video. Comment, rate. I would really like to kindly ask you to subscribe because yeah, it's the only way you can keep me making these videos, especially after the 1st of October, which is when uni starts, and it's going to be really, really hard to find the time to do these videos. So if you want me to keep on doing this and making videos for you guys, you've really got to give me a sign, a poke, a bubble that I'm not talking by myself. So, yeah, comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day and or night, wherever you are in the world. So, yeah. Bye!